Hi guys, welcome back to Marian Inspired. Today we are doing a two-part series. So the first part we did was a DIY Father's Day gift. We did marbled colored mugs. The second bit we are going to do is actually bottle cutting. This is a bit of not risky, but you need to put safety into caution. So we are going to jump right into it. I'll take you through the materials that you will need. So you will need goggles. So these ones you can actually wear, but because I wear glasses, I will not put the goggles. But for those who do not wear glasses, these are very useful, just as a safety precaution to protect your eyes in case glass breaks. You can also use sunglasses, or for some of us like us, just ensure your eyes are well covered with your glasses. Then you'll need rubber gloves. Some people do them without this, but I would encourage you use this. You need to protect your hands just in case the glass breaks, because at times you're not 100% assured it won't, especially if it's your first time. Then you will need heat, a source of heat, so basically just a candle and a matchbox. You need sandpaper, or you can use the metallic file. So this is just to smoothen your edges. Then you will need masking tape. You need a bottle cutter, or for me you can also use a tile cutter. This is found in your hardware stores. Just go and ask for a ceramic tile cutter. It goes for 200 Kenya shillings. If you do not have, please use the stone nails or wall nails. Their bits are very firm. Or you can use the bit of a drill bit, especially for glass or for ceramic. Then I also have a DIY bottle cutter. This is more advanced for the crafters. In some countries they are sold in the crafting stores, but it can be DIY. You can just make it. So I use this. I prefer to use this. It's faster and more accurate. Then you will need wine bottles. Ensure your wine bottles are cleared. You remove the label. This is done by soaking in warm water. Then you scrape off the labels. Yeah, then later on you can have acrylic colors just to color your mugs, have candles, and then we dive into it. So there are two steps to this process. So before I put on my gloves, I'll just show you for the beginner. So basically the masking tape is used to mark on your bottle where you'd want to cut. So this means it's the level you'd want to achieve once you have cut your bottles. Do not mind my hands, they are colored. These are the hands of a crafter, signs of a crafter. Yeah. So just take your masking tape and take it around your bottle. Once you've done that, take your nail or your tile cutter or your drilling bit and just use your masking tape just to mark where you'd want your glass to be cut. So you'll go around. So you can elevate your hand like on a pillow. So you'll follow the line of the masking tape. So rotate the glass and go around marking. Just ensure you press firmly. So basically you're scoring a line on the glass. You can do like 2 rounds just to ensure it is well scored out. Please ensure your line is as straight as possible, and that's why we have bottle cutters to do that. But yeah, for the beginner you can do that. So once you've scored your line, you will remove your masking tape. Yeah, you can see the line. It's a bit not very clear because of the glass. So you remove your masking tape. You have it there. So just to quicken this up, so I'm going to score my line using my bottle cutter. So basically you can adjust the length that you desire. So I've set that length. So I place my bottle in between the wheels, ensure it is firm, and there's a blade. So I just rotate. So it scores the line for me. Straight line. ensure you press hard but not too much. Yeah, so you can see scored line. You can, as I said, you can use your masking tape, your nail, or a drill bit or a tile cutter. Just ensure you score it very well and deeply. Then once you have scored your line, we're now going to get into the cutting. So this is where you need your gloves. So these rubber gloves are found in also hardware stores. Just go ask for rubber gloves. One thing I noted is the type and quality of your wine bottle or your whatever bottle you use, glass bottle, also determines how much you would heat it. If it's a thicker bottle, that's very good quality wine, you'll need to heat for around 3 minutes to 5 minutes. If it's a lighter bottle, like this is a bit lighter, you will heat it for around a minute or so. So I take my matchbox and light my fire and get ready to heat. So what you do, you need a bowl of water with ice cubes inside. So this is where basically this is just a physics class, so it's playing around with heat and cold. So you heat along your scored line, so don't mind the soot. Heat and keep rotating the bottle. Put your timer on so that you're checking that you're within your 1 minute. So I'm going to heat. This is a bit of a light glass, so I tried it and I heat it for more than 2 minutes and it cracked on the sides. So let's pray this doesn't crack, but just heat it up for a minute, then dip it quickly into the cold water and lightly loosen it up. If it doesn't break, continue heating, but what I noted is after the 1 minute it actually breaks. But for heavier glass, you might need to heat for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, then dip into your cold water. So you keep rotating so that the whole line of the glass is warmed up. Sorry, do not mind the soot, it will come off once you're done. And ensure you heat along the line. If you heat outside the line, you might end up cracking your glass. Sometimes when you're heating, you will hear a crackling sound, which is okay. Sometimes you might not, still okay. So I'm done with my 1 minute, so I'm going to dip it into the cold water, physics. Voila! So we have our glass separated, a bit of a crack on the upper side, but that's fine, it can be smoothed out. Yeah, so you can wash your glass if you're wearing your gloves. If you're not, do not wash until you sand down the edges. It can be very brittle and sharp. Yeah, so that's our cut glass. So you can see we have 2 pieces. My advice would be you first sand down the edges. So, gloves, wash them and keep them for next your DIY. So just take your sandpaper, also found on hardware stores, or you can ask for the metallic filer. It's a bit more longer lasting. Cut a strip of it and just go and smoothen your edges until you're very comfortable. Ensure that it is no longer brittle. So basically you can use this is a glass I cut earlier. You can use this as drinking glasses, very creative. You can use them for candle holder, so like this. You can actually take your acrylic paint, remember our class on painting wine bottles, and just paint it to the color you desire, then use them as candle holders, so that when your guests come or when you're having your dinner, you can actually display your candle holders. Then you can also use the ones that you cut as candle holders. So you can take a tea light candle or just a small candle. This is an LED candle. And just display it. So that's our DIY for today. For those of you who are inquiring, how do I make my drinking glasses from wine bottles? That's basically it. Playing around with fire, so basically heat and cold. So you just ensure that you score your line well, and yeah, you'll have your wine glasses cut into drinking glasses. Enjoy. Looking forward to more DIYs. See you next time on Marian Inspired. Bye.